Thank you for inviting me here to share with you updates from the agri-fishery sector. At the Department of Agriculture, we are looking at making 2021 a year of redemption to the agri-fishery sector as we target a growth of 2.5% by the end of the year. And we are confident in achieving this. One reason for this is that despite the tumultuous 2020, the agri-sector only dipped by 0.02%. And now, as we intensify our efforts, coupled with the economy gradually opening up, which means an easing of whatever supply chain restrictions that remain, at 2.5% growth this year is not far from the horizon. For this year, issues on the African swine fever and stabilizing food prices very much remain to be the real problems that we have been dealing with by means of various strategies since 2020, and we are committed to ending the problem this year. On ASF, we have since expanded our support for local producers. One, by providing support in the shipment of live pigs and whole carcasses. The DA is providing a reimbursement of 21 pesos per kilo in shipments across Mindanao, 15 pesos per kilo in Visayas, Ilocos Region, Cagayan Valley, Mimarupa, and Bicol, and 10 peso per kilo in Central Luzon and in Calabarzon. We have also increased our indemnification fund to 10,000 pesos per head from 5,000 pesos, benefiting greater those whose hogs are culled from the African swine fever culling operations. Moreover, we are relaxing requirements to claim eligibility under this program, and we are closely working with relevant government agencies to be able to ensure the timely disbursement of this aid. We have also launched the National Repopulation and Recovery Program for the hog industry, along with the Bantay ASF sa Barangay program that is allocated with a combined public and private investments of 29.6 billion pesos. The twin programs are aimed at effectively controlling the African swine fever and reviving the dampened swine industry. This repopulation program includes a financing program with an initial budget of 500 million pesos for backyard hog raisers, another 27 billion for financing commercial hog raisers. We will be offering the 500 million loan program for backyard hog raisers, zero interest loans payable in 3 to 5 years. Add to this the assurance of indemnification pay. We can encourage backyard and semi-commercial raisers in ASF-free areas and green zones to go back to the business of swine fattening and piglet production. Moreover, the Filipino-made ASF test kits are expected to be rolled out commercially in the next few months. These kits will enable us to more swiftly and more properly implement our containment efforts. Meanwhile, high pork and chicken prices have been successfully tempered with the effective implementation of the price caps in Metro Manila, which we have recommended to the President. For this, we would like to thank the private sector and the other stakeholders in the two industries for their cooperation in helping us ensure accessible and affordable food for consumers. For this year, we are guided by a new and more comprehensive strategy, which we are confident will ensure adequate food supply throughout the year and profitable opportunities for our farmers and fisherfolks. Under the 1DA agenda, as we call it, we will be doubling down on various aspects in the sector to address short-term supply issues and threats, while at the same time building the fundamentals that will help us achieve a food-secure Philippines with globally competitive farms in the long run. One effort under the agenda is clustering small parcels of farms into larger scale farms. This will allow better management, more organized and streamlined distribution of resources and allocation of support from farm inputs to technical assistance. We are also encouraging each province to explore the most commercially viable commodity they can produce and sell, not only in local markets, but in foreign markets as well. This will allow the concentration of resources on proven high-income generating products and give provinces the opportunity to gain popularity for producing that certain crop in high quality. We will also establish more agri-industrial business corridors, or ABCs, in economically strategic locations. ABCs will attract investors and locators to develop and gain from their business while promoting a prosperous community of farmer cooperative associations and other stakeholders in the business corridor. We have started efforts in establishing the first agro-industrial hub in Subic-Clark Economic Corridor, and we hope to position the Taguig Food Terminal with the same prominence. We will invest in infrastructure, namely farm-to-market roads, trading centers, fish ports, as well as post-harvest processing and cold chain facilities. Moreover, we will ensure that they will be put to optimum utilization and not drain public funds to waste by ensuring that their design and establishment factor in the key markets and sectors they are to serve. Under our 1DA agenda, we will also invest in increasing non-planting activities such as post-harvest and processing, logistics, and marketing, which are equally important in ensuring the unimpeded flow of food. The importance of scaling up capacity in these activities was highlighted especially during the strict quarantine last year, when swift action from the DA and other government agencies were critical in bringing adequate food supply to consumers and ensuring farmers have incomes. We are also taking a more proactive approach in providing stakeholder support in production and supply monitoring by organizing our production data and delivering this to stakeholders in a timely manner. We can help them avoid oversupply, post-harvest wastage, and depressed farm gate prices, all of which spiral into bigger problems such as food shortage and price spike. We are also intensifying efforts towards farmers and fisherfolks to take advantage of government's assistance, such as cash, subsidized credit, and crop insurance subsidized. Support like this will help reinvigorate investments in the sector, from production to non-farm agribusiness endeavors. We at the DA are also making significant strides toward the Agriculture 4.0, which will pave the way for our envisioned modernized Philippine agriculture. We continue to roll out high-quality hybrid seeds, distribute drones that allow better management, and even expand the presence of our e-Kadiwa, our online food-to-market program, which has massively helped in ensuring food supply in various localities during the quarantine. We will invest and deploy more resources in exploring and adapting technologies, both traditional ones and frontier technologies, to support our goal of higher productivity and efficiency. More importantly, we continue in our efforts of building a climate-resilient agriculture. While we at the DA have been facing a myriad problems that require our immediate attention, we have never lost sight in transforming the sector to be environmentally sustainable and resilient to climate disasters, which have always stunted the sector's growth. We continue to widen the impact of our Adaptation and Mitigation Initiative in Agriculture, or AMIA program, through which we empower communities to farm sustainably. We also continue to promote the use of climate risk vulnerability assessment tools, which help investors design strategies that already factor in environmental risk and adopt technologies that to manage this risk. We are also streamlining our services and processes to ensure that no action is delayed, especially if such action is of urgent nature and concerns our stakeholders. We continue to ensure that we provide maximum ease in doing business in order for stakeholders not to be disincentivized by red tapes. Moreover, we are beefing up our awareness and education campaign in order for more farmers and fisherfolks to benefit from our programs and projects. Through expanding our reach, we are also driving inclusive growth. Lastly, as our One DA agenda suggests, from its name, we are building stronger collaborations with government agencies and private stakeholders, academia, farmers and fisherfolks, and even the youth. Because if there's one important thing we learned during the pandemic, it is working in coordination with other groups in society. Thank you very much, and a wonderful day to all of us. God bless us all.